Wow, that's an old picture. What you looking at?
It's Jackson District Library's new website. They have tons of historical images, many of Jackson County, and obituaries that go back to the 1800s. The Jackson District Library even has archived issues of every Jackson citizen patriot since 1849. Talk about detailed history. The Jackson District Library has it. All available to library card members. Rediscover forgotten history at myjdl.com/Jackson History, your timeline to Jackson's past.
View It is the best way to watch local programming for free. Visit viewit.com or download the free View It app to watch live news, weather, and sports from this local station, plus others from across the country. Also watch exclusive events and original programming all on View It on your favorite device. Search for View It in your app store.
Good morning, everyone, and happy holidays. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, happy holidays.
Thank you.
It
Merry
is,
Christmas.
It's crunch time. I'm not sure if I like Christmas being on the Monday.
You know what? You're going to find you're going to love it because it's going to be an extended break for most people.
Yeah, but you know what happens? You usually don't have this full week leading up to Christmas. You usually have like it in the middle of the week, so the first couple days of the week you don't do anything, and then the last couple days it's holiday stuff. Feels like a regular work week for me.
No, not for me. It's
Really?
Have you been on the roads? This is the worst week to drive all year. Hands down, bar none.
Have you been driving?
Last night I drove, and there were a lot of people that shouldn't have been driving. And on 994
Oh
in
my
Kalamazoo yesterday, the highway was shut down with a multi-car pile-up caused by blinding snow.
The wind was unbelievable yesterday. This was yesterday?
Yeah, this was yesterday.
My basketball hoop blew over in my backyard.
Your hoop?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's ruined.
Yeah, it was very windy. A lot of power outages along the west coast of Michigan, and I-94 shut down in several locations, including Kalamazoo, Benton Harbor, and slow going all along the coast.
Please be
Lake Effect.
careful. 94 is so dangerous, and it seems like we have one or two of these whiteout pile-ups every single year, so please be careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like that, and you can't see. I mean, it's scary out there.
Yeah, it is scary. For us, though, the snow that we had yesterday is about it for Christmas. The chances of a white Christmas historically are very low to begin with for our area, about 20% historically.
Really?
Yeah. We have a map that shows that 80% of the country is not likely to get a white Christmas. If you're looking to firm up your odds of a white Christmas, book a trip to the Mountain West, Upper Midwest, or Northern New England.
Have you ever spent Christmas outside of the town you lived in during Christmas?
No, never.
Either have I.
No.
Either have I.
A
I'm
lot of
considering
people do.
it. I'm considering
Are
it
you?
at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, they do. They go on a vacation.
Go on a
for
big
Christmas.
vacation. That would be fun.
As you know, I grew up in northern Vermont, and we always had a white Christmas, always. So
I was.
I miss that.
Yeah, I don't like the snow as much. I was looking online shopping yesterday, and
It's too late.
I know, and that's what's going on. I had a big problem last night. I'm looking online thinking, I'll just order and it'll come Wednesday or Thursday. So I got into it last night with my phone, and I was looking to try and find a website that would allow.
Oh, I found some.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Okay, well, I've got a few people that are not going to get their Christmas present until after the first of the year.
Zingerman's mail order. You can still do it.
And that'll get there before Christmas?
Yeah. It's
Well,
an
I
idea.
might do that. I might do that. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I thought that I could still order things, and my brother's not going to get anything.
Well, you know what? You could shop local.
Yeah, I do shop
There's a
local.
lot of places.
I do shop
Yeah.
local, but my brother and I, we exchange a particular gift every year, unable to purchase that local, as you darn well know.
Yeah.
But we do mix in some other local stuff on top of it.
On Two Wheels, they have a lot of great ideas.
Yeah, they do. On Two Wheels. I think we've gotten you Christmas presents from On Two Wheels. Before you mentioned
A lot of great
Zingerman's,
places.
Waltz, and Jackson Candy and Fudge, also
Oh,
great
yeah.
places
Yeah.
to get your
Gilbert.
Christmas gifts
Gilbert
delivered.
Chocolates.
And Gilbert. Yeah, maybe I'll do Gilbert's.
We have a
today.
lot of options.
Let's go outside and see what it looks like on our Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More Skycam.
Wow.
And it looks nicer than it is. Very nice. Not much traffic this morning.
Well, everyone on West Michigan yesterday, everyone was on that.
Everyone was on West Michigan yesterday.
Yeah. It was, it's the running around, getting your last minute gifts, feeding the family.
The kids in school still. There's holiday Christmas plays. It's a very stressful week for the parents. You know what else is stressful?
What?
My child is in 3 sports right now.
Whose fault is that?
It's mine. She's in volleyball, soccer, and basketball all at the same time, winter seasons. You like youth sports.
Yeah, I do. I love to go watch the grandkids.
You do?
Yeah.
So you'll have a lot of opportunities over the next few weeks.
Yeah. I love to watch high school sports too. where
You do?
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
A lot going on this week too.
Yeah, a lot going on.
I like pro sports.
You do like pro sports. Who's your favorite pro sports team besides the Detroit Pistons, who lost again? And I'm okay with it. It's fun.
Oh,
It's a fun thing at this point.
Late in this season of NFL, I have some new favorites, mainly because of some storylines that are developing in the teams, like the Giants and their
I know you like Tommy Cutlett.
Tommy. I like the Browns because they're having some miracles. I like the Seahawks last night.
Oh yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah, that was an exciting game. Last minute score to hand the Philadelphia Eagles their 3rd straight loss. And as some of the earlier strong NFL teams are starting to falter, the Lions' chances get better.
That is very nice. Yes, it is nice this late in the year where we can watch other teams play and know that it's going to affect the Lions' playoff chances. Every time I watch Kenneth Walker run the ball for Seattle, I can't help but think to myself about Mel Tucker's contract. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Kenneth Walker, one of the best running backs in the league, and you know where he went to college?
Where?
Michigan State.
Well, how about
that? How about that? You know how I like those headlines you get in the news once in a while, the Dear Annie or Dear Abby?
Yeah.
I've got one for you.
Okay.
This is a new one. Dear Abby, unexpected pregnancy has left me feeling very angry at man who ghosted me.
The man, the father?
That's what it sounds like.
Oh,
This
wow.
sounds like a woman has gotten pregnant and now she's angry because the father has ghosted her. So,
Your mom is using the term ghosted.
Really?
now. Yeah.
what, in like
When
relationships?
she emails people and they ghost her.
And then she says that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I like that. Good for you,
Yeah.
Mom.
Someone ghosted her yesterday.
Who?
I can't say.
You remember that Hot Now on Airport Road?
Yeah. The
And then-
Hot
ooh,
Now
yeah,
is-
Hot Now
Then
is
it was
right.
Jackson Coffee
Then it was
Company.
Jackson Coffee. Guess what it's going to be now?
Big B's.
Close.
Oh, Tim Hortons.
A Tim Hortons. Yes, a Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah. Another one. It's like one of those restaurants that never has cars in the parking lot.
Tim Hortons?
Tim Hortons.
I know they've never had a car in their
I've never
parking
seen-
lot. So I think
It's like a Vandercook Chinese restaurant.
they have one of those Cold Stone creameries in there.
Yeah.
So I think that's what people like. I don't know. Last time I was at a Tim Hortons, I was 19. It was New Year's Eve, and I was in Canada. And that's the last thing I remember.
Really, the Tim Hortons people are going to find out what Brian Surgener and Jackson Coffee found out. It's on the wrong side of the road, and it's on Airport Road.
It's on the wrong side of the road is pretty much what the deal is. Yesterday we were talking about The Sound of Music. I've never seen it.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
I think we've talked about it many
we
times.
have.
I know
I've never seen it.
the Von Traps. I knew
looked into it.
the Von Traps.
I looked into it, and it says that movie won 5 Academy Awards.
Yeah, the movie, the play, and the real life family. The Von Trapps lived in Stowe, Vermont, and Mrs. Von Trapp, she was known as
I'll have to watch that.
crotchety.
I got looking into movie awards. I'm not sure why. And I want to tell you who beat Home Alone for the 1990 Golden Globe Best Musical and Comedy. And it'll shock you.
Who? Or what?
Well, first, let me tell you I'm going to tell you the 5 nominees, and you
Okay.
tell me who won.
What year?
90 or something?
9 years?
1990.
1990.
Okay, ready?
33 years ago.
You tell me who won.
Okay, Golden Globes.
Okay. Pretty Woman, Dick Tracy, Ghost, Green Card, or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
No. Try again. Pretty Woman, Dick Tracy, Green Card,
Pretty
or
Woman.
Ghost?
Pretty Woman.
No. Try again.
Dick Tracy.
No. Try
Ghost,
again.
Ghost.
Nope. You were wrong.
Green Card.
Green Card.
Never heard of it.
Same. Had you ever heard of it?
The Golden Globes are, it's like 40 people in the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, and they don't speak English. So how can they judge?
I don't understand how. I was a little bit mad about the Home Alone, but then you see, iconic films like Pretty Woman and Ghost losing out to. I'm gonna watch Green Card this weekend. See what that's all about.
You have a tendency to eat late at night in bed, and
I do.
just learned that this weekend you eat a big snack at
Not a
late
big
at
snack.
night.
I eat a pile of snacks.
The New York Times reporting this morning, if you make late night snacking a regular habit, bad consequences on your health. And
you know what else would be bad?
What?
Smoking cigarettes in bed.
That would be bad. 60% of Americans eat after 9. Worsens heartburn, causes acid reflux symptoms, results in disrupted sleep, and those who consume roughly 100 calories or more within 2 hours of bedtime were about 80% more likely to be overweight or have obesity or develop diabetes.
Well, I told some people yesterday, it's very hard to believe, I eat the Nature Valley bars in bed.
That's the worst thing to eat in bed.
That's what everyone says, but I have a system.
You cannot eat a Nature Valley bar without creating a crumb disaster.
Yeah, I can eat it laying down.
Do you like vacuum the crumbs in as you eat it?
Well, part of the problem is most people don't even know how to open one of those Nature Valley bars.
Well, they're
properly.
impossible to
Once you
open.
get through that, then I can show you the trick. We've got some sports. It's time now for our Extreme Dodge scoreboard. As we wind closer to Christmas, just a few games last night. Girls basketball, Columbia Central, they beat East Jackson 69-32. Grass Lake over Jonesville 54-25. Hanover Horton over at Napoleon, and Michigan Center over Vandercook Lake. Here's what's coming up on deck for today. A lot of games tonight, a lot of basketball games, boys and girls, bowling, and then men's basketball. Jackson College will host tonight at 5:30 as we get closer to the Christmas break. So many basketball teams have played a lot of games before the break. Some have played 8 games already.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's our scoreboard.
It's still
That's
like the preseason, though.
Kind of is. I mean, with everyone making the playoffs in basketball, it really is just kind of get ready for the end of the year.
Today's show being brought to you by Fortress Cafe, and Melissa Brigette brought me, I have 2 Fortress coffees today.
Really?
Yeah, Melissa Brigette brought me a coffee from Fortress today, and we have Fortress in the green room, so Fortress.
Also in the green room, Tri-County Water. Thanks to Tri-County Water for providing the water in the green room for your show and the morning show. They want me to chug it again.
No.
I'm not going to do it again. I will not do it. Time now for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Each week, Heather reminds us why we love to live here. Vermeulen's Home Furnishings is a family-owned business since 1925. I was telling Nate the other day, I was like, hey, 2025 is coming up. You're going to be celebrating 100 years. You might want to start planning that party. Home Furnishing Showroom in Jackson features room-like settings so you can see, touch, and experience the styles, fabrics, and colors that will add enjoyment to your home. They are located at 2105 West Michigan Ave.
I saw Nate's son Lincoln last week.
I love Lincoln.
At the market day at Queen's School, and Lincoln was selling these balloons filled with rice, and apparently he was making them as squeeze balls.
They're stress balls.
Stress balls, and I said to Lincoln, third grader, I said, can I, if I drop that in a thing of hot boiling water, could it make rice? And he said, you can do whatever the hell you want.
He said you can do whatever the heck
Exactly.
you want, mister. He said,
Yes.
He did not say hell, he
did.
said heck.
No.
I know Lincoln. He did not. No,
That's
he
what he
wouldn't.
said.
He didn't. He said you
Yeah.
can do whatever the heck you want, Mr.
Who's on
Hawley.
the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with actor and host of Game Show Network Switch, Jeff Hefner, right after this break.
Your new ride is waiting for you at Avenue Auto. We've been giving Jackson great deals on pre-owned vehicles for 27 years. With 80 or more vehicles on the lot, each with a free warranty, we're your family-owned and operated choice in Jackson.
They're here. McDonald's best burgers ever. They're hotter, with the cheese deliciously melted. And they're juicier, with the patties cooked to juicy perfection. Yes, they're tastier, with a pillowy, soft, golden bun. They're... Rubble, rubble. Looks like we've been hamburgled. These are our best burgers ever. Rubble, rubble. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At the College Career Access Center of Jackson, we prepare anyone for what comes next. Personalized support to find what's right for you at no cost. CCAC assists both traditional and non-traditional students in attaining their education and career goals, whether it's applying for college and financial aid or finding opportunities with trade schools, apprenticeships, or the military. We set you up for the next step. Come see us in the Jackson Crossing Mall.
Does your back or neck pain get in the way of you doing your job, relaxing, playing with your kids, or just having fun? Then you should call and schedule an appointment with Palmer Family Chiropractic. At Palmer Family Chiropractic, our goal is to find the source of your symptoms and get you back to your daily activities by locating and removing the cause of your health problems. If you're serious about your health and getting to the root cause, then feel free to give us a call at 517-750-7790.
For 3 generations, Ajax Heating and Air Conditioning has provided quality sales and service to the Jackson community. At Ajax, we offer sales and service on industry-leading equipment, custom fabrication, and system design. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, our trained staff will work with you in designing the right heating, air, or ventilation system for your needs. Ajax offers 24-hour emergency service, and our trained technicians are EPA certified to handle and dispose of refrigerants. Ajax Heating and Air Conditioning, your home for indoor comfort.
The Jackson Police Department is having a ham drive-thru, and it is coming up this Wednesday at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. Drive through and get a free ham for the holidays. They'll be available while supplies last. Just 1 ham per vehicle, and that's Wednesday, December 20th. The Jackson YMCA has winter break camps available and winter camps sports available as well. You can do that while your kids are home for the holidays. There's 1 week, December 26th to 29th, or you can do both weeks, 8 to 4:30. Sign up visiting the Jackson YMCA online at jacksonymca.org.
Joining us now is Michigan native actor and current host of Game Show Network's popular Switch game show, Jeff Hefner.
Good morning.
Good morning to you both.
I love the name tag.
Thank you. As I was telling you earlier, it's like everybody on the show gets to wear a name tag except me.
Yeah.
And when I get to talk about Switch specifically, I'm always putting my name tag on because I'm like, this is what it's about. It's about the name tag. This was after the first season, this was my gift at the end. They gave me a name tag because I complained so much. I'm like, why don't I get a name tag?
So I wanted to ask you about that show in particular. And we all think we know how game shows work. What's it like for you? Do you just tape one show in a day?
No, oh my goodness, no. We shoot 6 a day.
Oh wow!
It is a grind, but in the best possible way. It's one of those moments where you're like, I didn't know I had this much energy.
Yeah.
You're just constantly finding this little well of energy to go back to. But I too had a lot of questions about game shows, and I've learned a lot about game shows. There's a lot of nuts and bolts in there, but they are what you hoped they would be. I love talking about Switch. I love telling people about it. I hope people enjoy watching Switch because it is as fun as you think it might be. I look like a cornball up there all the time, but I absolutely love what I'm doing.
You look like the perfect game show host, the quintessential
I love that. Thank you.
game show host from Central Casting. I mean, you were perfect. In fact, if you've not seen, we have a clip, a promo reel of the show. Let's take a look.
Coming in January, it's Switch, the all-new game show where your place in line can change anytime. Hosted by Jeff Hefner.
Switch is a trivia game show that's entirely different. The energy of it, the thrill of it. The first time somebody wins, I was so excited. I'm getting chills thinking about it now. It's nice to be on something that literally my 13-year-old can watch and my 96-year-old neighbor.
I'm having fun.
Exactly. That's what we're here for, to have fun.
My experience on this show has been joy, and I want people to feel that. I want them to participate in that, and I hope that they feel the way that I felt doing it.
Switch premieres this January, only on Game Show Network.
Can you get Bart on the show?
Actually, I was going to ask if you can get me a game show host job at GSN.
You know what I was going to suggest is why don't we just start one here?
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Let's have one. I'll host it.
We've always wanted to host a game show, and you've always wanted to host a game show.
Well, if Jeff's willing to host it,
I think we'd do it.
that'd be
Yeah,
great.
obviously.
You know what, though? Like I said in the thing, that little promo, and thank you for sharing that, because there is a joy involved with it. And that's the part I love the best. I play a lot of scumbags on TV.
Yeah.
I do shows where I'm the bad guy, where things aren't going. And this, I get to be the good guy. This, I get to be, the one giving away a bunch of money that's not mine. Yeah. I get laughs, and there's just that excitement to it. And you're interacting with people that's what they wanted to be on a game show. Who doesn't want to be a guest or contestant on a game show?
How important are the guests to the show?
Oh my gosh, they're it, right? And it's literally one of the tricks to the job is being open to them, right? Like get them. I tell a lot of them when we go through before the cameras start rolling. I said, listen, I want you to be able to tell your grandkids, your family, that this was one of your best days. I want you to mark this in the book and said that was so much fun, and you're going to tell everybody forever you were on a game show and you won 10 grand, or you fell down walking up to the stage, like just something goofy, but something joyful. And I hope we get that a lot, and I think we do, because you see it in their answers, because you do get to guess. You've got 3 choices. If you don't know, you're like, nah, I don't know. And if they get it right, they freak out, and you get these great responses from everyone. And I love that, absolutely love it.
At the end, and I don't know, I call it the lightning round, and I think that's generic term for the last.
The end of a game,
yeah.
Sure.
You don't get the answers. You have to come up with the answers completely on your own.
Yes. In the big switch.
To win $10,000.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's really an exciting part of the show. And you start watching the show, you can't stop.
Yeah, you're hooked.
I'm hooked on the show.
You're absolutely
I'm hooked on the
hooked.
show.
I'm so glad. So am I, by the way.
It's a big success, and really, I think the best game shows on the Game Show Network are the new GSN produced shows.
They've done a wonderful job with the new stuff.
It used to be, when it first started, it was just all the old game shows, Family Feud, and
And injecting new life has been something they've done quite successfully, right? They put in new shows, new formats of shows. They take old ideas and reprocess them for today. But it feels good to see new, like Switch specifically. It's a European format. I think it started in Belgium. And it was quite successful over there, and then just kind of tweaked to come over here. And people have responded really, really well to it. You know, I like to describe it as the wildly popular game show.
It is wildly popular.
Where do you film?
We film. I feel like I live there because when we do it, it's 6 a day. I mean, it's a bit of a grind. It is in LA, so it's in Studio City when we're over there.
And you wear suits, and this we're talking before the show. It's very important that the game show host wear a suit. They've gotten away from it. Drew Carey, I don't know what he's thinking, but wear a suit. You are the boss of the show. You need to look like you are in command.
Bart, you're making me feel like I'm underdressed today, Don.
No,
I was like,
you're a guest
It's a breakfast show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm home for the holidays. I was like, I'm not going to shave. This is the first time I've combed my hair in quite some time.
No, this is exactly.
I really feel like I should put on a suit.
You should be wearing this, Jeff, because you were named one of the 100 sexiest men on TV. Several years.
I'm glad you're keeping track.
Because you've had some big roles that you're probably more famous for than Switch, like Chicago Fire and Chicago Med.
Yeah.
People like those shows.
They love
People
those
tend to
shows.
watch those.
Love the shows.
Yeah.
You're on. You've got
Hallmark.
a Hallmark movie.
It's Hallmark movie season for me, so I'm ready, and it's feel-good stuff time.
Right?
Yep.
Exactly. This one, Love Takes Flight. Oh, me and Sharon, that's a fun show there, Agent X.
Okay.
She played the vice president, and I was her secret agent. Like, I was her weapon. It was so fun because it was that show where I get to beat up everybody. I win every fight. I'm the coolest guy. And none of it was me, right? It's the stunt double who's actually jumping off the trains and doing all the cool stuff.
You know,
Wonderful.
the Hallmark movies, hugely, as you said, Andy, this time of year for Hallmark.
Yeah, this one, Love Takes Flight, was a wonderful experience. One of the first jobs I ever had was an old Hallmark Hall of Fame called The Water is Wide, where I played the teacher, John Conrack. They called him Conrack back in the day. And it was one of my first experiences with being the lead of a movie. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I look back and I have hair. There's a little bit of hair there. There's definitely some hair going on somewhere. It was like down to here.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
How do you go? You grew up in Sand Creek.
I sure did.
Not a lot of acting studios and classes down in
No,
Sand Creek.
zero.
How'd you go from Sand Creek? I know you played college basketball at Calvin and then Ferris.
Yep.
How do you go from high school, college athlete to actor?
Somebody had the unmitigated gall to say to me once that you become what you think about the most. And this is the thing that always rolled around in my head. I mean, I'm from Sand Creek. It's a small spot, and your dreams can get squashed pretty easily there. But you can fight for them. You guys have clearly done that here. You know, you've created a TV station where there wasn't one, right? It's proof of concept. And the same idea for me, it's like, you know what, I wanted to be on TV. I want to be part of the stories. I didn't necessarily want to be famous. You know, I wanted to make a dollar, but I just wanted to be part of these stories that consumed my life. Like, I really, look at that suit there. Hey, that's on Mars, guys.
Do your kids make fun of you every once in a while?
All the time. And as they should.
Yeah.
I play pretend, right? But to get back to it, I just wanted to interject myself into the stories, and when I had thought of that, I was young enough to believe it. Right? That you become what you think about. And that's what I did. And I just kept knocking on doors until they opened, kept showing up until they told me to leave. And then you just kind of find your way.
And you live in Chelsea.
I do.
So
yeah. You know, I was...
You aren't the only famous Jeff in Chelsea.
No, what are you talking about? There's another one?
No. You are the only famous Jeff.
Well, the other one happens to be a very nice guy.
How did you settle on coming back to Michigan? Because that's pretty cool. You probably could have lived wherever you wanted.
Yeah, we could have. And the business was evolving in a way that you didn't necessarily have to be in LA or New York to find the work. Right? It's definitely a huge part of our job still. You know, we still have an apartment in New York. I spend a lot of time there. I shoot there quite a bit. But we're working on Chicago Fire, and I was coming back and forth. And I'm from here. I was always looking for a way to get back. And my wife is from New York City. She started falling in love with the Midwest. And we just kind of trickled our way up here. And I'm pretty close to the airport. You know, I need to get to the airport as often as possible. And Chelsea gave us that small town, right? Chelsea gave us that comfort. And my wife had grown up in New York City, didn't ever know what that was like. Right. And so we'd found this little balance of small town with able to get to, like I said, the airport. And we fell in love with it. And it felt like the right place to raise the kids, you know, that being the most important thing at the time. Raising kids in New York City was going to be something I didn't know how to do. And so it's turned out great. The business is actually kind of folded towards us because a lot of my meetings happen on Zoom, or if I have to audition, I just make a tape and email it to them. I don't think people audition in the room anymore, especially since the pandemic.
Yeah,
so.
amazing.
Yeah, and the latest I understand is you're going to be doing a Netflix series with Benedict Cumberbatch.
The one and only. Man, that guy's the real thing. When you get around, I've worked with a lot of wonderful actors, but there's a few you can point to and go, oh, that's just different. Right. What they do is different, and he's definitely one of those. Yeah, it's a Netflix series, limited series, so it'll just be a one-season run called Eric. It'll be sometime this spring. I don't think they've put their finger on the exact date yet. We shot it in Hungary last spring, so 4 months over there, which was fantastic. It's my second series I've shot in Budapest, which you never wake up going, let's go to Budapest. Yeah. But it's a lovely place. It's one of my family's happy places.
That's amazing how the career can take you all around the world. It's just
it has.
And you never know where you're going to be.
No, and I'm super grateful for it. We've gotten to see a lot of places. My kids are all born in different cities. I had one born in LA, one in New York, one in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And so, you just kind of, again, it goes with the theme of you knock on doors until they open. You leave until they say go home. And you just kind of follow where it takes you.
I love the Switch hosting. That's my favorite thing that you do, and you do it better. You do it like a seasoned game show host, like the legends in the business, like Bob Barker and Tom Kennedy and Bill Cullen. You make the contestants the stars of the show. You don't hold cards to read the questions. It's just, it's perfect.
Man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate hearing that. I had never done a game show. I threw myself into it with an open heart, and I just wanted to get it right. But you nod to the Bob Barkers of the world, right? And they did that. I remember when I was talking with the Game Show Network about becoming the host, the conversation led to me talking about my grandmother. And summers, right? You got no school, and you come in from outside at lunch. Price is Right was on. Have a bologna sandwich, really, white bread, mayonnaise, bologna, and I would watch The Price is Right with my grandmother, and it is a cherished memory from my childhood. And that wasn't because it was just a show that was on TV. We were brought in and made to feel like we were part of it, and it was consistent. People were there to be happy, and I hope I can emulate that in any way, shape, or form, even in the slightest.
Well, we'll suggest if you have not yet seen it, check out Game Show Network's Switch. It's on every night, and you can also watch it on demand on the GSN website, and watch for Jeff all over TV, all over the movies. I hope you come back and see us again.
I sure will. This is fantastic.
Thanks,
I love
Jeff.
what you guys are doing here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
The host of GSN's Switch and actor on many of your favorite TV shows, Jeff Hefner. We've got some holiday music coming up next. Stay tuned.
At Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory, we believe in crafting irresistible candies that bring joy to your everyday moments. From creamy chocolates to nostalgic favorites, Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory has something everyone will enjoy. Whether it's a big birthday, a corporate party, or a holiday, we've got you covered. Stop in today and we'll craft a gift your loved one or friend will remember for years. Why settle for ordinary candy? Experience the extraordinary with Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory. Your ticket to a world of sweet.
Hi, I'm Mike Blair from Blair's Car Care, and this is my son Mike. On behalf of Blair's, we would like to thank you for 100 years of servicing your car needs. Thank you.
Blair's prides itself on the quality care we provide and the professional services we offer to our community. Whether it's simple or complex, Blair's will get your repairs done quickly and have you back on the road in no time. Call today and schedule an appointment at 517-782-8116.
Collins Brothers Floor Covering has been serving the Jackson community for over 80 years. We specialize in residential and commercial projects and offer a full range of flooring materials from carpet to luxury vinyl. With endless colors, styles, and patterns to choose from, we can complement the look of any room. Quality products at the best value and customer satisfaction are guaranteed when you choose Collins Brothers Floor Covering. Contact Collins Brothers Floor Covering and see how we can personalize your project today.
At Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More, we know how important family is. That's why we've been a family-owned and operated business since 2009. As an authorized Daikin dealer, we're dedicated to providing the best heating and cooling services for your family's comfort. So, don't sweat the heat or shiver in the cold. Let our family keep yours cozy all year long.
Are you struggling with your mental health? We can help at Michigan Psychological Care, located in Jackson, Michigan. We are here to help strengthen your relationships, your interpersonal connections, and help you find yourself. With options of individual therapy, family and couples, group counseling, psychological evaluations, we are here to help with all your mental health needs. Contact us today to live the life you've always dreamed.
You are invited to the community-wide Christmas dinner. Are you new to the area? Have you lost a loved one? Are you spending Christmas alone? If so, come share a holiday table with us. The Jackson community. Community-wide Christmas dinner is at 2 p.m. Christmas Day at Queens, and you are welcome. It's free. You need to make a reservation so they have a space for you. 517-581-1681. And transportation is also provided if that's needed for you as well. We'll see you Christmas Day at Queens. Today's broadcast is also brought to you by the Michigan Department of Corrections. MDOC is looking for good people for good jobs right now, and they're looking for corrections officers to serve right here in Jackson. They have great pay and benefits, including 16 hours of personal leave and 13 vacation days in the first calendar year. They offer paid training and have immediate openings across the state, including our local facilities in Jackson. Come join us and make a difference. Visit michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
We've got some great holiday music for you. Today performing is Anne and her daughter Serena Fleming.
Sweetly singing o'er the plains, and everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to
MVP Sports has been providing the Jackson area with the finest custom apparel and select promotional items since 2006. We can take your corporate event, Employee Appreciation Day, or golf outing to the next level with expertly crafted shirts, hats, jackets, coolers, and even golf bags. As always, you can count on MVP for all your sports and school apparel too. No matter what your needs, MVP Sports has the equipment, knowledge, and expertise to make sure every order comes out just right. Whether it's embroidery or screen print, with outstanding customer service and design services, we make outfitting your crew or team a breeze. Stop in today and let's turn your ideas into reality. MVP Sports Store, 5000 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson. At Total Landscaping, we take care of the projects that homeowners can't. From softscape work including planning and trimming, to more extensive hardscape projects like steps, patios, and retaining walls, Total Landscaping has you covered. Our forestry division can take on large projects from golf courses to farms to residential lot clearing. For the last 30 years, Total Landscaping has served Jackson with fair and honest pricing, reliability, and industry-leading quality and customer service. Give us a call at 517-764-3626 to begin your next project today. TotalLandscapingInc.com.
Life can be a whirlwind of responsibilities, leaving little time for what truly matters, quality family time. With Keeping It Clean, your trusted residential cleaning partner, our dedicated team will work tirelessly to ensure your home is clean so you don't have to lift a finger. We give you back the precious gift of time, more moments for laughter, and time to cherish memories with your loved ones. Call us at 517-990-5772 to book your cleaning today. Keeping It Clean, a clean home for a happy family.
The walk-in clinic at the Center for Family Health has a temporary location, and it's open now. It is 300 South Blackstone Street, same great service. Their hours are 9 to 9, Monday through Friday, and on Saturday and Sunday they are open 9 to 6. The Center for Family Health, opening the door to health care for all. centerforfamilyhealth.org. Nightlight's Christmas drive-through show is up and running. They are open until 9 o'clock Sunday through Thursday, and they're open until 10 o'clock Friday and Saturday. If you'd like to ride that train pictured on your screen, that's the Nightlights Express. You can book your train ride at nightlightshow.com.
Joining us now is the owner of Windy Hill Creations, Michelle Hinckley. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
What's the vibe like this week? Is it Christmas, all Christmas?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
And Thursday is Grinch night.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
That's a good night for the guys to come out easily. In our store, we're doing burnt ends, and we're going to do some wrapping for y'all if you need it done.
Well, that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary and I, last year when we had Grinch night, we were busy wrapping gifts. People, brought in some gifts and stuff they bought in the store, so we were doing that. It was fun.
What's hot for Christmas this year? What are people buying?
Lots of flowers, lots of centerpieces. I brought these today for you guys. And the different part this year is everybody's kind of like budget conscious. They're, like, well, I'm gonna keep looking, and I'm like, well, and then they come back and it's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't know how to fix that.
I think when people are shopping, they have this imaginary total of what they would like to spend the entire day in their head. And then they work against it the entire day, and then at the end of the day, they don't buy anything.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you?
All the time.
Yeah. And there's
just buy it if you like it. This is a cute box, Michelle.
My daughter makes these. She started making them, I don't know, not too long ago, a couple months ago, and they're so cute. They sell very good. The different Grinch faces with the different colors have been really popular. Right now, too, it's a good time for ornaments. Everybody's buying ornaments right now, like adding one more gift to everything they're doing.
Those are great gifts for like newlyweds, young families.
Yeah.
See,
are our rust pieces. They're very popular
nice.
right now.
Do you age and rust make them look old?
Yes, it's Maggie Knoll Primitives, and they make all kinds of beautiful. You saw that previous slide was all the ornaments, all kinds of cut out metals and things, and then they rust them.
Oh, cool!
So they look really cool.
You will definitely find something that you like and that you can't find somewhere. You can't really find anywhere else other than Windy Hill. Oh, that's a cute winking Santa.
That's huge too. He's about that tall.
Oh wow. What are your hours as the Christmas approaches?
So I have been there 11 until about 6.
Okay.
It's been so cold these last 2 days, so at 5 o'clock when it gets dark, they're gone. Nobody's out, So I've been staying till 6, but if there's still people in the store, I think it was Friday, I was there till 7, so I stayed later just because people were coming in, so I figured I might as well stay.
I bet there might be 1 or 2 people watching that are going to be getting engaged on Christmas.
Oh, that's a popular engagement day.
Yeah. Christmas time is really a special time for Christmas engagements and things like that, and then they start coming in for flowers and booking their wedding flowers with us, which is always an exciting time, especially for me.
You love it. You love weddings, don't
you?
Michelle loves to go to weddings, and when you get her for your wedding, she'll be at your wedding.
That's great. That's what you want.
Now this is a perfect thing to bring to a Christmas dinner.
Yes, yep, and we have different sizes. So this is the small one and this is the large, so there's sizes in between. They start at 35 and they go up to about 75. we're going to have them all ready to go on Wednesdays, this Wednesday and Thursday for pickup so that they're fresh.
Okay.
Once the flowers start to pass, then that you just take them out, but you still got all the greens and all the ribbons and everything else. So
There's one thing common in all the Christmas movies. They have a dinner, a Christmas dinner.
A beautiful
they have
dinner.
a table set with something like this.
Something just like that.
yeah,
Every one
it's
of them.
very, very
It
long-standing.
can really change the entire mood of your Christmas, if you ask me.
It can. It can change a movie from a flop to a hit, too, if it's not.
It definitely can. And as I had earlier, those Golden Globe winners. Do you know Home Alone didn't win a Golden Globe?
Really?
Can you believe that?
How many things do we repeat from Home Alone
That's it,
all the
right?
time?
I mean,
you
it's
know?
amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, you never know.
How about the 23rd? I know that's going to be just absolutely crazy with Christmas Eve on a Sunday, Saturday the 23rd.
Yeah.
It's going to be just an unbelievable shopping day. You'll be open, of course.
Yeah.
You expect a lot of people that day?
You never know.
Yeah.
We have people that are coming in to help. There's people that are on call if we need them. So you never know what's going to happen. So.
Should you dress like a Grinch?
I almost wore the Grinch, but I didn't want to because it's for the Grinch night.
So Thursday for the men, the Grinches, what time should they show up for if they need some help wrapping?
It's all day. Kind
Okay.
of. A lot of the guys start coming all day long.
Okay.
So it's all day and it ends at 7.
And you're serving burnt ends?
Yes.
That's very nice. That's perfect.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
Joe Hooper, she loves them. She says, "Can I have that recipe?" I said, "Nope."
No, Joe, you can't have it. Joe, you cannot have
We'd
that
have
recipe.
to trade a recipe because she's a really good cook.
Maybe you guys could trade recipes for Christmas.
We'd have to trade.
Nice. Well, we appreciate you coming in. Continued good cheer in downtown Jackson for the rest of the holiday season.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you both.
From Windy Hill Creations, Michelle Hinckley. More of the Morning Show after this.
Hi, I'm Chrissy Siders, President and CEO of True Community Credit Union. We hope the holidays bring you joy, peace, love, and good health. May 2024 be a year of true prosperity for all. Happy holidays from True Community Credit Union.
I use my brain power to help kids realize theirs. I am Henry.
When Tyler got his new heart, ours became whole again. We are Henry.
I'm a bike rider and a rare cancer survivor. I am Henry.
I move patients from point A to point believe. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
I am Henry.
When you found your inner believer and all-around conqueror, you found your Henry.
Extreme's huge remodel is almost complete. When you stop in for service, enjoy our new waiting room with complimentary drinks, popcorn, and fresh cookies. One thing hasn't changed at Extreme. You'll still enjoy working with one person from start to finish. No mystery managers, no getting passed around, no pressure. During Jeep Adventure Days, get the 2023 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4, just $289 a month. Over 80 standard and available safety and security features. Visit Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram today.
You never think about a good tow truck service until you really need one. Jimmy's Towing and Auto Repair in Jackson will be there for you in a flash. Our technologically advanced GPS software enables us to pinpoint your location and dispatch the closest truck to assist you in no time. Jimmy's has the largest towing and rescue truck fleet in the area, and we have the right equipment for any towing need. When you need help in a flash, call Jimmy's. Jimmy's Towing and Repair in Jackson.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is small. Change is easy. Updating. Smart. A choice. Change is our company. Your company. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. consumersenergy.com/change.
I'm Nate Vermeulen, and welcome to Vermeulen Furniture.
We are Jackson's premier home furnishing store. Living and dining room sets, home office decor, beautiful bedrooms, we have it all. take advantage of our in-home design service, and we provide free mattress delivery and setup. We have a wide variety of power recliners for those lazy days, and be sure to check out our clearance center for the best deals in Jackson. Stop into Vermeulen's today and make your house a home.
The secret is out. Jackson is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We are people with community pride, school spirit, and deep roots. The secret is out. Jackson has great parks, home to some of the best golf in the country, and boasts more lakes than you can count. With unique, locally owned shops and restaurants, we have a little something for everyone. Hey Jackson, the secret is out. The Heather Herndon team with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, serving the Jackson community since 2005.
Welcome back to the morning show. I know how much you don't like to fly, and I've got some good news for you. Starting in January, the TSA is going to start checking out a new self-service screening system. It's similar to supermarket self-checkout. Travelers will scan their ID and their carry-on bags, and they won't have to talk to one of those people in the uniforms. They want to make it a one step. And this is a demo for the media yesterday, showcasing Harry Reid Airport in Las Vegas.
Where's all the people in their jammies with their pills?
The TSA.
I always am behind someone who didn't know that they
Right.
couldn't pack groceries. You know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was one of those people. Last time on the flight back from North Carolina, I got pulled aside because there was a water bottle in my carry-on. It was in my backpack from when I flew there. I never opened my backpack the whole time I was, so I don't know if I needed to bring a backpack.
You probably didn't need to bring one at all. So,
and one year we brought Windschuler's bar cheese for my mom, and the whole thing, they took it and they threw it away, like they look at you in the eye.
I've been stopped twice, once for a candle and once for a pair of scissors.
Well, a candle, you could start a fire on a plane with a candle.
They let me take it. They just didn't know what it was. They were looking at it in the purple and blue machine, didn't know what it was, emptied all my bag and all the stuff that I had thrown in there hastily and pulled it out, and it was a candle. And they said, "Oh, it's a candle." And then they put it back in the bag, and I went about my business.
Wow. Who's on the show tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I don't know. Do you?
No, no idea.
I don't know.
No, I have no idea. Who's on the show later today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a Christmas mystery.
We are sure we're going to have some wonderful guests and some holiday entertainment.
I'd love to see that. Thank you.
Coming up later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you this afternoon.
Today on Food Circus, we head back to beautiful downtown Albion, Michigan to showcase two of the many amazing businesses in the area. Foundry Bakehouse and Deli, as well as Superior Street Mercantile. First, we visit Foundry Bakehouse and Deli. The Foundry